Hey guys, what's up? It's NASCAR Phil Torres, 46 feet 2, back once again. I know you guys are probably wondering what happened to me and what happened to me during all of those weeks that I had days off. Basically, we had a situation here in the building that really hit hard for us. We had a water main break here at the building. It actually destroyed the store in the side of the building, and it went through the boiler room into the basement. It almost it almost destroyed it almost destroyed our boiler on Friday, and it looked like to me it was almost pretty bad. But the worst part about it, that some of the stuff that we had downstairs, some of them survived, some of them didn't. Sadly, the stuff that we had for like Easter and Thanksgiving, some of it got destroyed. Basically, it was just a mixture of water and mud, and also since some of the water went down to the boiler room, some of it had oil. So basically, some of the stuff that is here right now is right over there. That's all the stuff we had that we picked up, that we all brought up on Sunday through Saturday, and we were busting our tails cleaning everything up. It was bad down there. A lot of mud. You're talking about like maybe, I don't want to say thousands of gallons. That's too much because it would at least go over the boiler. I mean, my father went down there. He took pictures, and it didn't look good. And including the basement, it was full of mud everywhere. Almost the entire basement got flooded. And I mean the entire basement, including the boiler. The boiler room got flooded beyond than what I thought it would be. Basically, the water level started increasing, close to maybe 6 feet to 6 to 9 feet, 6 to 9, which is like mostly like almost above me. And basically, my father and his pals that were in other buildings helped him out, flushing the water out of there so it won't destroy the boiler. And a lot of other people that came checked the boiler to see if they could refire it and everything. I mean, right now, we still some of the stuff that we saved is still here. The stuff in the storage room is okay. The second one is okay, and the third one's okay. So basically everything survived, but except for the ones in the boiler room that didn't make it. Like half, maybe some of the stuff, half of the stuff is still okay, like the Christmas stuff. Some of the Halloween stuff made it, and I think, I mean, that's basically half. But I mean, we almost lost half of it. It hurts me to say this, but a water main break is something. It's not fun. It's not, because you lose almost half of the stuff you have saved, half the stuff you save most of the years, and this year just threw a humongous curveball. Well, the first warning was the rain. All the water went down into the bottom of the small boiler that we have in the back of the big one, and it's shooting out, gushing out water, like clean water out of the coming from the rain that we had during Elsa. And now on Friday, almost like close to 5 to 6 o'clock in the afternoon, almost to the nighttime, the water main blew up. And not only that, it not only took out almost our boiler, it took out the store that had, fancy clothing, and was gone. The entire basement of his store was completely washed out. And including not only him, but also us, got washed out in the boiler room as well. So some of our stuff in the boiler room by the hallway washed away. So, I mean, this is a message to you people. Water main breaks are not cool, because basically what just transpired with us could transpire to everyone in New York City, or anywhere you guys live. If you're listening to this video, it's true, because it's basically we almost lost half of our stuff here in this building, but they was all the way in the boiler room. So basically, the ones in the storage area, the first one and the second one, they survived. And basically, the only ones that didn't make it were some of the stuff that were in the boiler room. I was thinking about like 6 to 9 feet, 5 to 6 feet, and then it started increasing close to 6'9", which is way above my height. And because if you look at it, I can't go down there because right now my father's gonna clean it. It was close to 6 9 feet, and it was Jesus. This is something that this is something. I mean, this is something serious because basically everywhere that you live that might deal with water main breaks, it could happen. The only one warning that you could get is either the water starts gushing out from the bottom of one of your boilers, or two, the pipe will just burst, whatever, if it can't hold pressure anymore. That's the number two part. Because the second part is when that pipe blows, it's over. The only chances you get is if you could save half of your stuff that you need and keep. Basically, some of the stuff that made it, and I'm shocked that they did because basically that water was up to here, 6 9 feet. 6 9 feet. That's what it was. Because I'm 6'5". 6 9 feet is like close to 3 times, no, 4 times taller, but it was more 6 7 foot. So I thought it was 6 9, but I'm wrong. I think it's 6 7 because I mean, not only that, the worst part about it, it was mixed with not just the mud, but the oil was in there from the boiler was in that water. So I mean, I'll send up the video first, but you guys are not gonna believe it. There was oil in that muddy water that made it worse because oil doesn't come out easy. You have to literally scrub the hell out of your stuff to get rid of the oil density that it carries because basically oil is not easy to scrape off or wash off because you gotta need a certain soap stuff, chemical stuff to get rid of the oil, to get rid of all this oil substance, and it almost it actually did some damage to half of the stuff that we had. So I mean, it's so hard to bear. I mean, all the stuff that we had, half of the stuff that we had destroyed. Some of my dad's stuff that were downstairs was gone. Except for the tools that he made it when he was in high school was still saved. I mean, I don't know what to say. Something that something you could barely think about. Like out of all things, Elsa comes like a little bit later, and then a water main break before Elsa came to our area. I mean, a situation like that you can't take lightly because it's gonna hurt you one way or another. But it just good thing I'm just gonna move on and just keep going because that was unexpected. It was really unexpected. What I didn't understand is okay, just water coming out of the bottom of the little boiler room, out of the little boiler, out of all things, and then a water main break after that. So that means all that rainwater that came out of the little one went back into the hole, holding all that pressure in one of the main water main, and it blew up on Friday. So what was bad about it, it almost flooded almost. I don't want to say the whole basement, but they almost filled almost the entire basement. I couldn't get video of it because it was scary. I was scared to death because not only the water started rising quickly, it just started making damage. And the water tank that we had inside that wall that's in the boiler room hall came off the pegs and it floated and it rolled off the pegs. That's another thing that's scary. Water tanks that can float that's not even bolted to the floor. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to keep doing, but hope you people be safe. And since us is past, help you guys understand that floods and stuff are not taken lightly. Because if you got stuff downstairs in the basement that are not gonna make it, make sure you save some of the stuff And some of the stuff that are not gonna make it, just throw it away, because now we might have to start from scratch all over again. I mean, I'll send you the video after this. So if you guys watched the video before this one, just watch it because you're not gonna believe it. It's just heartbreaking. My father was walking close to nuts deep. The water was up to his thighs already. The water started rising quickly, and it's mud and oil water. That was mud and oil in one playing field, and all that oil wound up all the way in the back of the hall, and that hurts. Basically, some of the stuff is still okay, but my dad's stuff that was down there, that was electronic that he likes putting like speakers and stuff, gone. But some of the stuff that he might have to figure out is cleaning it off. But the stuff he grew up with, his beatboxes, all this stuff that was downstairs, like all gone. But anyway, I'll send up the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. This video is a little bit of a warning to you people out there that are watching my videos, and this one included, because this is a video that you guys have to hear, listen, and I mean literally listen to this, because this is a video you people have to understand. Floods are not to be taken lightly. When it comes down to weather that Elsa just left, you're not supposed to take it lightly. And better yet, it just hit us one way or another. And the baddest yet is the water main break out of all things. So remember, floods are not taken lightly, people. Just put it up here, and I mean literally drill it up here, because floods are something you're not supposed to take lightly. So this is NASCAR Phil Torres, 46V2, signing out. Hope you guys are safe, secure, and I hope everything is okay. It's tough here in New York City. It's very tough. It was something that's not taken lightly. So hope you guys enjoy.